What's up, folks? Michael, the Oregon Sweet Leaf Revival Cannabis Garden Club, and of course the Druid Smoke Show. Not going to go into an explanations of why I haven't been on the Druid Smoke Show, other than I live in Oregon and I'm a cannabis cultivator, and it's very difficult sometimes to pull away from my work when I'm dedicated 101% to it, to be able to do something that I do normally for fun and just for information to those that are homebound. Today is the first day of legal recreational sales of cannabis in the state of Oregon. If you're 21 and older and do happen to be in the state of Oregon, you can go to medical cannabis dispensaries now and show them your identification, and at that point be able to purchase your cannabis if you're 21 or older. However, I'm here to say that cannabis prohibition is not over. In fact, the controls, the rules, and the regulations only add more to the prohibition. Now, anybody, there's two sides to the coin here. You got those guys that say we got to give them the rules so that we can at least appease the lawmakers to make them happy so that they'll at least let us have cannabis. And that might be so, but in order to let us have cannabis, they had to be able to bring criminal conviction for certain issues around cannabis. So for the first time since the 1970s, cannabis is now criminal in the state of Oregon. What makes cannabis criminal in the state of Oregon is if you decide to make your own home extracts or make your own home medibles or just do anything that you want to help the community with, you can no longer do that. It's a crime. It's a crime to help others. We can thank a lot of people. Well, first I want to thank the Oregon Sun Growers Guild for fucking it up. Sorry, but that's just the way it is. That's how I see it. Oregon Sun Growers Guild is accountable. They supported this shit. They help get criminalization going on for anybody that wants to be able to grow their own medicine at home and be able to produce their own medibles or medicines, tinctures, salves, extracts. They totally got control of that. However, you folks at Sun Growers Guild, your days are limited too, because you fought for the wrong people. And now they're going to come for you. By next year, you're not going to be allowed to grow outside because you're going to be interfering with their commercial productivity. That's next, folks. Quote my word on that one. The second thing I want to bring up is I find it very ironic and sad, very sad, that you're slowly winnowing away the patient's rights. And, I saw Anthony Johnson come up and said he wanted to go ahead and try something new, Try something new, Okay. Try what new? Why can't you just fucking leave the cannabis plant alone? Why is it necessary to make all these extra rules? I mean, we don't even put rules like that on porno stores. We don't put rules like that on legalized prostitution. We don't put rules on that like on anything else. I mean, you sell your booze right next to the candy in the state of Oregon. Okay, so the little kids, when they're in the candy aisle, mom and dad can get their booze at the same time, OLCC. Okay, but yet you're all worried about we got to add more rules. Well, the Sun Growers Guild, the Oregon Sun Growers Guild, they helped do that. They helped add more rules to a system and to a failed program that's only criminalized cannabis further. Okay, instead of decriminalizing cannabis all the way around, you break a rule, it's a crime. That's how they're gonna write it. So, I'm going to tell everybody right now, I'm not going to support Anthony Johnson on any other measure mover. We were lied to. All the constituents were lied to in 91 with Measure 91's passing, because it says 3 times in the writing of Measure 91 that we weren't going to have a medical cannabis discussion, yet that's all we've ever had since we've been in the Senate and dealt with Measure 91's panel and all the asshats and jackasses that there are on that panel. that don't want to listen to real cannabis cultivators. Instead, they would rather listen to black market cultivators and, cultivators that have their own interest at hand. They don't fucking care about the state and about the cultivators of the state. Instead, they're too busy with their own interest in their own pockets. And that's why Oregon Sweetleaf Revival Cannabis Garden Club exists. See, we exist because we are a large body of growers who, in the state of Oregon, who aren't going to play up to your market, ain't going to play into your game. New rules, more additions of rules to make it even more illegal. And I want to say that my heart is out there for anybody that's in the Roseburg, Eugene area, or anybody that has family members currently locked into the situation that's going on at Umpqua College. It's kind of close to home to us. It's in Oregon. I've got family and friends up in southern Oregon, up there towards Roseburg. My heart's out to you. My prayers, my thoughts are out to you. Goddess is thinking about you as well.
Yes.
And as we move forward today, this is October 1st, Oregon. As we move forward today, Oregon Sweetleaf Revival will always have free cannabis for you. If you want to get involved in some free cannabis that costs you absolutely nothing to have, you get a hold of us. Okay? Because we are never going to turn our backs against the patient. We're never going to turn our backs against the people that we have served year after year after year. Okay? I will continue to cultivate the world's finest medical cannabis for you, no matter how you see it out there in the world. You're always welcome here. And to all of my Cannabis Garden Club members and all the members in my garden club, much love and respect, man. We get to sit back and watch this little silly game play out. And we know exactly how it's going to play out. Okay? So, let's just keep fighting. Keep up the good fight. Keep up the green fight. Let's free this plant, man. Let's free this thing, okay? Let's totally get it free. Let's keep up marching, man, because I'm not done. I'm not over with. This ain't over. Okay, it'll be over when they just leave us alone. Have a good day. Free the plant, and the rest will follow. And as Goddess says,
sharing is always caring at Oregon Sweetleaf Revival Cannabis Garden Club. Isn't it strange? First day recreational sales in Oregon, and there's a mass shooting.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah, kind of makes it hard to celebrate.
Almost kind of. Yeah, it's horrible.
But, that's what happens.
Yes.
When government doesn't care.
It's true.
It's quite obvious that that's what happens. If the government cared, they would have done more to, ensure security on the campus, would have done something better, So it's really sad.
Yep. Well, that's... If you'd like to become a member of Oregon Sweetleaf Revival Cannabis Garden Club, LLC, send me an email at Oregon Sweetleaf Revival Cannabis Garden Club at yahoo.com.
Yep.
It's Oregon Sweetleaf Revival at yahoo.com, excuse me.
And we'd like it if you guys, if you like the content that you're seeing, please like it.
Yes.
Subscribe.
Share this video.
Those things help too in the community too, because there might be information that you may already be hearing that you already know, but what about the next person that you care about? Do they know that information? Have you shared that information with them yet? That's something else to think about, man. So, one love, man. One cannabis plant. Let's free it. Okay? Let's free the plant, man.
Have a good day.
Have a nice day.